Hi YouTube, it's Migsy Tarot. I thought I would just do a general read for the month of November. So I'm going to be using the Robin Wood Tarot and the Ascended Master cards. Okay. Okay, so the very first cards that I got, two of them actually came out. The Page of Wands and the Two of Wands. So, and then the card that crosses was the Ace of Wands. So I'm thinking that this reading is going to be all about communication, because I have some other wands in the reading as well, so this month is going to be about communication for you. So the Self card that I got was the Lover's card. So what I'm getting is that maybe there is a lack of communication in a relationship, like a love relationship out there. And so you need to open up a little bit more to communicate with your partner. The Ace of Wands to me is let's see. Whenever I see the Ace of Wands, I think of fertility. So the meaning of the card is beginning, fertility, birth, growth, life, energy, virility, inheritance, and adventure. So I am wondering if some of you out there are going to get news that you're actually pregnant. And then I have the Page of Wands out there. Yeah, so I'm getting that some of you out there are actually going to find out that you're pregnant, or you're going to get pregnant this month. And what sits at the base of the reading is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. But I want to go back and read the Two of Wands. Yeah, wait to see if any plans bear fruit, kindness, generosity, intellect, well-balanced individual, creative, good things coming, fulfillment. So if this doesn't have anything to do with children that you are going to find out this month that you're pregnant, or that you will get pregnant this month. This is about maybe a project that you've been working on, something you've put your time and energy into, and you're finally going to see the results of the seeds that you've actually planted, and you should expect to gain abundantly from it. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is a major arcana card at the base of the read. So the formal meaning of that card is change, destiny, fortune, good luck, the end of troubles in sight, moving ahead for better or worse. And then at the top, what's above is the death card in reverse, which is not, doesn't necessarily mean that this is an actual death. It could mean a new beginning. So that would make sense for me. Even if you find out that you're pregnant, of course that's a fortune within itself. But if you have some sort of business venture or something that you've poured your heart and soul into, creatively, or any other aspect of starting a business, then it's going to bear fruit, and this is going to be a new beginning for you. And then in the past position, I actually have the Ten of Cups. So I'm thinking that maybe you've neglected your family in pursuit of whatever it is that you've been trying to bring to life. So the reverse of this is the loss of friendship, sadness, or great disappointment. So this is in the past position. So you've had a lot of sadness and some disappointment in the past. However, in the future, we also have another Wands card, which is about communication, the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands has to do with swift communication. There's hope, freedom of action after a period of inaction. So the ball is going to start rolling. You're going to start seeing the results of the time and effort that you've put into things. If it is definitely a business venture or something creatively that you've poured your heart and soul into. If it's regarding a baby, yeah, you will get news in the future about a child coming into your life. Again, in the self position, I did have the Lover's card. The Lover's card. So this is regarding a child. So you and your partner, your husband, the person you're with now, whether it's same sex or opposite sex, heterosexual, homosexual, it doesn't matter. You and your partner will be expecting a child this month, or you will find out, you will find out in the future that you are pregnant, and it will have happened this month. You'll figure out, oh my God, it was this month that I got pregnant. So that's what I have for the Lover's card. And then the next card is the King of Swords in reverse. So the formal definition for this card is, let's see, I believe it has to do with harshness, but let me just, yeah, cruel and hard-hearted, pig-headed, untrustworthy, and crafty. So maybe, let's see, I'm actually going to check the position that this one is in. So I'm not sure about this card. I'm not sure if maybe some of you are dealing with a cruel or hard-hearted person. But if you are, I'm not really sure how that actually applies in the situation where you started a new business, or you're expecting a child. I would hope this is not the case, but maybe the person that you're expecting the child with may be pig-headed, may be hard-hearted. That's something they would have to work on, especially when there's a new life coming into the family. And maybe you have a business partner. If this has to do with a business venture, maybe you have a business partner that's hard-hearted and cruel. Okay, so, and again, that card was in reverse, but you have to be strong. This is the Strength card. You have to be strong. You can tame the wild beast. This card was next to the Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm sorry, the King of Swords in reverse. You have the ability to tame the wild beasts. Be strong. Show compassion and love. Things will work out. You can befriend the wild beast. And then the final card I got, the overall card, was the Five of Pentacles. I don't really like this card. I know I probably shouldn't say that, but it's not one of my favorite cards, because if you look at it, the people are desolate. They're outside of a church where it looks like it's probably warm. There's probably food. And here they are outside begging and asking for help. The formal meaning of it is destitution, loss, loneliness, being out in the cold, lovers who cannot find a meeting place. Okay, so maybe some of you out there are dealing with someone who you just cannot communicate with. You cannot find a happy meeting place with. It could also mean poor health and spiritual impoverishment. So if you are dealing with someone that you, in a relationship, a lover that you cannot find a meeting place with, then my recommendation to you would be to try to take care of yourself as best you can, especially if you are pregnant or if you're expecting. You have to take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, to make sure that you're eating right, to make sure that that baby is okay. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and pull an Ascended Masters card. These cards are really old. I've had them for a really long time, so they're kind of torn and bent. I wish I could shuffle them the way that I actually shuffle my deck, but I've bent them so much that, I don't know if you can tell, but I've bent them so much that they don't even shuffle. I can't even like spread them across the table. Let's see what calls out to me. Purification. So yeah, you really need to take care of yourself. Whatever situation you may be in, you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of yourself. Okay, that's it.